Hello everyone, it's your boy Holy Trades here and I'm super excited to come your way once again. In today's video, I will be talking about the best time to trade gold in GMT as a day trader. So my guys, please don't stick and stay. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Now I want to clarify something. I do have people who come to me and they want you to teach them how to trade. Normally, when you have people coming to you, it's like they've been oriented by something or someone on the internet, right? So they have their own ideas and all of that. I want you to understand, as traders, we trade the base currency and not the quote currency. Guys, please listen to this. We do not trade the quote currency. Anytime you open any chart, right, on your left, you're going to have a currency or a commodity or whatever it is, and on the right side you're also going to have something there. So let's assume you are a trader trading a pair like GBP USD. Okay, GBP is going to be the base currency and USD is going to be the quote currency. As traders, we do not trade the quote currency. So when you open a chart, you should know that, okay, it is GBP I'm looking at. So whatever the chart is showing you is for GBP. Okay, so it is so much important for you to understand this. Now guys, there are 5 market times we can all trade the financial market. We have the Asian session, London session, Frankfurt session, we have the Sydney session, and we also have the New York session. But mainly we have the Asian, London, and New York session. Now, anytime you want to trade XAU USD as a day trader, listen, it is so much important to focus on the New York session, right? It is so much important for you to focus on the New York session. For me, that is 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. Guys, it is so much important. Don't let anyone deceive you. One of the things I see people do is that they try to execute XAU USD in the London session, Asian session, New York session, thinking, oh, okay, it works for me. Okay, you can go away with it works for me, but you always need to do the right things. As a day trader trading XAU USD, you need to focus on the New York session because this is the time you're going to find the most, volatility in the market for the pair that you're trading. Don't get me wrong, you can have volatility in the Asian session, you can have it in the London session, but guys, because of the pair that you are trading, it is important to be so specific to get things right and accurate. Now, one of the things I see people not paying attention to is the fact that gold as a commodity, right? We all know gold is a commodity. Okay, gold as a commodity is not only paired against USD. Guys, you need to pay attention to this. We have gold paired against JPY, USD, GBP, odd, card. It is so much important. So if I want to trade the Asian session, right, as a gold trader, I will not focus on XAU USD. Why? Because it is not paired against JPY. So I would rather go for XAU JPY, right? The same thing applies to the London session. If I want to trade gold in the London session, I won't be trading XAU USD or XAU JPY or XAU card. I will be trading XAU GBP. Now guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that because gold is a commodity, right? So if you want to trade in the Asian session, then you go and pick, let's say, XAU JPY, London, then you switch it and go to XAU GBP. If you want to trade the New York session, then you go to XAU USD. Guys, that's not what I'm trying to say. You need to be consistent. It is so much important to learn forex trading based on your lifestyle, based on your current, life, what is going on in your life right now. Okay, that is why it is so much important to be very careful who you are learning from and how you are even learning forex trading. You are trying to learn from someone who is a scalper. You don't have the time to sit behind your computer. Why are you learning from such a person? It is important. So I'm not saying that because you want to trade gold as a commodity, maybe in the Asian session, then you switch from, let's say, XAU USD and go and trade XAU JPY. That's not what I'm saying. Look at your current life and ask yourself, amongst these sessions, which of them will I be able to stay consistent with based on the work I do, based on my current life and all of that? Which of these times will I be able to get enough time, to trade? And for me personally, it's XAU USD. So be consistent with one. If you think the Asian session is a session you can actually be live and trade, my guys, Please don't focus on XAU USD. Don't be trading XAU USD in the Asian session. It is something that I see people do wrong. Guys, don't do that. Okay. And I'm also not saying that because there are 3 sessions, when you think you have time for, let's say, the Asian session, then you go and trade XAU JPY. When you have time for the London session, then you go and switch and trade XAU GBP. When you have time for the New York session, then you go and switch and trade XAU USD. That is not what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is sit down as a day trader, as a trader who wants to trade gold. Ask yourself, amongst these times, that is why I've mentioned the trading sessions we have, okay, in the financial market. Sit down and ask yourself, amongst these times, which of them can I stay consistent with? And just select one. Guys, I know there are people who trade, XAU USD at any time. If it works for you, guy, you can go with that. But I'm telling you, as a day trader and someone who also trades XAU USD, I only focus on the New York session. That is from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. I might not stay up all through the 5 hours, because sometimes my setup will happen within, let's say, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, right? It might be a win or a loss, but whatever the outcome is, I just walk away and accept it and move. Guys, I am a gold trader and I trade XAU USD, and I also focus on the New York session, and that has actually helped me a lot. So if you are an individual who wants to go into forex trading, right, and you really want to focus on the commodity called gold, my guy, XAU, you need to pay attention to the time you could have to trade this commodity as a day trader, okay, because you need that volatility. Right now, before I end this video, as the name implies, day trading, so I'm really paying attention to you trading either the London session or the New York session, because the name implies day trading or a day trader. So you want to be trading within the day, right? But I also want you to understand that I just don't focus on just the day. Okay, I focus on the session as well. So in as much as the name goes as day trading, I just want you to just focus on a session which you think you could be trading. Okay, you could have the chance or the opportunity to be trading. But day trading, I mean London or New York. So my guy, just pay attention to these things. But my definition of a day trader is not just about the fact that you are trading when it's day. Okay, when it is day, you are actually focusing on a session, basically. So if you know you could only have time to trade the London session and be consistent with it for a long period of time, XAU GBP. If you have the time to trade from 12 to 5 p.m., XAU USD. If you have the time to trade at dawn, right, the Asian session, my guy, XAU JPY, and that is really going to help you a lot. I pray you have learned something new, and also pray this video goes a long way to help someone out there. I pray God brings unto you light understanding, so there's peace even in chaos. When they say there's a casting down, we will say there's a lifting up, because we trust in the name of the Lord. My guys, always remember to trade the holy way. See you guys in the next video.